Welcome back, fans of Colorado Mesa Athletics, to an all-new season of Maverick Postgame. Here at Maverick Postgame, you get all the highlights, stats, and analysis of your CMU Mavericks. Hello everyone, and welcome back CMU Sports. I'm your host, Justin Platt, and let's get into all the action that took place this previous week involving our very own Colorado Mavericks. Starting off this past week, our Mavericks women's soccer team had their home opener against Permain Basin, in which they put on a stellar performance. 4 different Maverick players scored in this season opener. This second consecutive year, the women's soccer team has opened up with a season victory. Sydney Hathaway recorded the first goal of her Maverick career in her debut game as a starter. Lexi Newton and Alexis Allard each recorded the goal of their own. However, Madison Rasmus is the one who led the team with 3 points, as she recorded 1 goal and 1 assist. The Mavericks allowed only 6 total shots and 0 corner kicks for the Falcons. Sophomore goalkeeper Camry Gunnarsson was awarded the win, as she played all 90 minutes in the net, recording 3 saves and only allowing 1 goal. Newton got the Mavs on the board quickly, recording the first goal of the season with just 11 minutes left in the game. However, the Falcons tied it up in the 26th minute, not long after Hathaway went and scored 2 minutes before half to take a team lead into the locker room. In the second half, the Falcons took the 5 shots and forced Gunnarsson to make 3 saves, in which 0 turned into a goal. On the offensive side of the ball, the Mavericks recorded back-to-back goals, with Rasmus playing his part in both. Rasmus recorded her first goal of the season in the 58th minute, and then assisted Allard's goal in the 75th minute, and the final goal of the game marked Allard's 15th career goal. The final score, Colorado Mavs 4, Texas Permain Basin 1. The Mavericks then returned home Sunday to pick up their second win of the season in this Sunday non-conference matchup against RMAC opponent and rival Western in a score of 2-1. Senior Taylor Jones and Zoe Peterson each recorded a goal in their home opener to keep the Mavericks undefeated. The Mavericks took 20 shots and recorded 7 corner kicks. 11 of those 20 shots were on a goal, as they forced Western's Kayla Noble to make 9 saves while in the net. Camry Gunnarsson was awarded the win as starting goalkeeper for the Mavericks and finished the day with 3 saves. The Mavericks will stay home next weekend and play Nebraska Kearney at 7 p.m. on Friday and Newman on 2 on Sunday. Both games will be played on Walker Field as they try to improve the season to 4-0. The Colorado Mavericks men's soccer team was stunned Thursday night, losing the season opener to Eastern New Mexico University Greyhounds in a score of 2-0. The Greyhounds scored 1 goal in each half despite the Mavericks outshooting the Greyhounds 15-9. ENMU's goalkeeper recorded 6 saves to keep the Mavs scoreless. Maverick goalkeeper Brendan Brown recorded his first career start in the net and finished the night with 3 saves. The Mavs men's soccer team then took the field again Sunday in a non-conference matchup against Newman University. The Mavs completely routed Newman, crushing them 4-1. 4 different Mavericks scored in their first win of 2019. The Mavericks are now 1-1-0 on this short season. Senior goalkeeper Brendan Brown was awarded the win in the net and recorded 2 saves on the day. Palm Beach Atlantic transfer James Sicasara scored the first goal of the season for the Mavericks in the 10th minute to put the Mavs on the board early. The Jets answered to tie the game in the 33rd minute, but Ethan Anderson put on the Mavericks up 2-1, with just 3 minutes remaining in the half. Anderson's goal was assisted by Aaron Martinez, who also scored the Mavs' 3rd goal of the game in the 51st minute after he stole the ball from the Jets and scored on the opposing goalkeeper. In a one-on-one opportunity, the Mavericks sealed the deal in the 86th minute after Alec Fernapel scored the final goal of the game. Peter Van Dam was awarded the assist after giving Fernapel a quick pass off his chest. The Mavericks will take their season on the road for their first time next Saturday. They will travel to Nampa, Idaho, and play the Northwest Nazarene at 11. Our own Mavs women volleyball team came out ready to wreak havoc in their season opener, returning All-American Camille Smith and Cassie Gilbert combined for 27 kills and 7 blocks, while both hitting above 500 to lead the Colorado Mesa University Mavericks to a 25-19, 25-19, 25-18 straight sweep of Fresno Pacific University. The Mavericks hit 305 as a team while finishing 48-30 and 54-35 advantages in kills and digs. They also held the Sunburbs to 0.93 team hitting percentage. After starting off the season strong with a 3-set sweep of Fresno Pacific, the Mavs got off to a slow start against Lubbock Christian in their next game. However, thanks to a balanced attack, the Colorado Mesa University volleyball team overcame their slow start to post a 3-1 21-25, 25-22, 25-17, and 25-17 decision over Lubbock Christian University to start off the season 2-0. Then on Saturday, the Mavs fell to Northern State in a 3-game sweep, but then rose back to defeat Dallas Baptist in their next game, making them finish opening weekend 3-1. The Mavericks will continue in their non-conference tournament play next week, competing at Drury Invitational in Springfield, Missouri, starting Thursday against the host Panthers, who are ranked 18th in AVCA's preseason Division II Top 25 Coaches Poll. On Saturday, Mavs football had a nail-biting finish against South Dakota School of Mines in the first game of the season. With just 6 seconds left, linebacker Grayson Matalis intercepted Spencer Zer's pass in the end zone to seal the 37-33 win for the Mavs. The game started off with South Dakota Mines owning the first quarter, scoring on their first possession of the season, and ended with the first quarter with a defensive touchdown. Mav QB Rope Rule was replaced by Hayden Bollinger in the second quarter after a costly interception. Bollinger went on to lead the Mavericks to a pair of second quarter touchdown drives involving running back Isaac Maestas and wide receiver Peter Anderson. However, early in the fourth quarter, Hayden Bollinger was knocked out of the game. The Mavs resorted to their next man up mentality, throwing sophomore QB Aaron Howard into the game. Howard stepped up big, tossing the go-ahead touchdown to Anderson. The final score of the Colorado Mesa Mavs game was 37 Mavs, South Dakota 33. Some key players from the game include Peter Anderson, who finished the day with 6 catches for 193 yards and 2 touchdowns. Senior Mason Newton and Matalis each tallied 10 tackles for the defense. Newton had 1 sack for a 9-yard loss, while Matalis ended the game with his interception. And finally, running back Isaac Maestas finished the game with 98 yards and 22 carries and a pair of scores. The win gives Colorado Mesa 7 in a row in season openers dating back to the 2013 season. Russ Martin is now 7-1 in season openers as the Mavericks head coach. Colorado Mesa will host Eastern New Mexico next week for their home opener. Kickoff is set for 7 p.m. at Stalker Stadium, with the tailgate at the barn scheduled to begin at 2. Our own Torsten Rau won the collegiate wave of the Horsetooth Open water swim on Sunday for the CMU swim team. Rau completed the 2.4-mile race at Horsetooth Reservoir in time of 50 minutes and 48 seconds, nearly 2 minutes ahead of his nearest competitor. Maverick teammate Logan Ellis was 5th overall with 53 minutes and 57 seconds, while Robin Nays was 10th overall, and the 4th woman to finish with her time of 54 minutes and 55 seconds. The Mavericks had 7 finishers, 4 men and 3 women, who got a jump start in the 2019-2020 season. That will begin earnest next month, when the Mavericks and the new head coach, Mickey Winder, host the Intermountain Shootout on October 4th and 5th at the El Pomar Natorium. Thank you, everyone, for watching this week's edition of Mav Postgame. Join us next week for more coverage of your CMU Mavericks. I'm your host, Justin Platt, and have a amazing day.